next in line, one of the premier trumpet players of our time. You know him, you love him, Mr. Rick Braun. We got a lady on the panel, y'all. She's beautiful. She's beautiful, she's talented, and I've been seeing more of her. She's one of the ones I've actually on the road seen in different places. You know, she works very, very hard. She gives you 100% every time she performs. Miss Mindi Abair. And last but definitely not least, the man on that growling tenor. He's a showman himself, and it's just a pleasure to be hanging with him all week this week, Mr. Euge Groove. I don't know if they were booing or saying groove, man. All right, all right. Well, welcome. How's everybody doing? Good, good. Why don't we start out by talking about your new or current or upcoming CDs? Kirk, what you got out, man?
Yes, sir. I've just been fortunate to get a Grammy nomination for a new CD. I'm very excited and humble. It's called Round Trip, Thank You. And it's a CD that all at once, I'm sort of going all the way back to the beginning of my career, which was, 1984. Mindi, you were in 7th grade, I think? And looking good, as a matter of fact. But so we sort of reimagine some of those songs and perhaps present them for the first time to some people. And then we go all the way into the future with some very cool kind of collaborations, spoken word with Ken Fields and a lot of cool stuff. And then have a gospel record called The Gospel According to Jazz Chapter 3. It's coming out very soon.
Yeah. Well, all righty then. Yeah, you got some rap on that Round Trip project. Yeah, who's the brother that's rapping on
my nephew, man, who was actually not my nephew, my cousin, who was born on my birthday. His name's Caleb the Bridge.
All right, very cool. Rick,
Gerald Albright is actually playing on, I don't know if you know him, but Gerald Albright is also playing on that
particular song. I'll someday, I really and Kirk's playing on my new record, so it's kind of a mutual thing going on. Rick Braun, what's your current CD, Rick?
You know what, the current CD that I have out is called R&R.
And that's with Richard, right? Richard Elliott?
That's with my buddy Richard Elliott.
Yeah.
And, we had a great time making the CD. We kind of just thought about the times when we first moved to Los Angeles. We were both broke. And so the most fun we had doing anything was finding girls and playing music. Since we're both married now, we decided to play music together. And the CD that came out of that thing is R&R. It's kind of like a glorified garage band concept, and we just had a great time doing it. I'm also working on a new CD right now. It is untitled as of yet. I'm working with Philippe Sace and with Jeff Lorber, and going to have some people on there, and we're just going to have a lot of fun with that as well.
Very, very nice, very nice. Miss Mindi Abair. You have an upcoming CD, right?
I do have an upcoming CD. It's funny, we went on a Christmas tour with Braun and Peter White and myself, and right before that Christmas tour we finished my new CD, and I was, just in the studio going nuts. But we wrote a bunch of songs. I really wanted this new CD to, just to have a few different things. I had started out, of course, as a sax player, but I always sang as well. And the first CD I ever recorded was a vocal CD, and it was more pop rock. And I kind of wanted to go back to a little bit of that. So this is a half vocal, half saxophone CD, and I'm playing on the vocals as well. It's not like I just lay down the sax and walk away from it. But it was really a fun kind of exploration for me. I wrote with a lot of different people, Stephen Bishop and John Taylor from Duran Duran, and my usual people that I write with. I always write with So we had a blast kind of writing songs and going from there. And the CD comes out May 6th, and it's called Stars.
Stars. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Well, tell me now, you say it's half instrumental, half vocal. You have some special guest vocal artists on the project?
You know, it's me.
It's you.
Yeah.
She's singing and playing.
Extra special.
I've never heard you sing.
You never have. You know, every record I've ever recorded has vocals on it, and since the smooth jazz stations don't necessarily play newer vocal tunes, they play our instrumentals. A lot of people don't know that I sing, apart from if you delve deep into the records and you kind of get into it there. But it's funny. I mean, the most successful song I ever have recorded is my Christmas song, which sold almost 1 million copies on different samplers, but it's me singing. So it's kind of an odd thing, I gotta say. It's really weird, but it's half saxophone.
Okay, there you go. Groove. You guys are
so mean.
That was out of love.
Fair. I have my album Born to Grooves, my 5th album, just came out last June. It did not get nominated for a Grammy.
But it should have.
Thank you, Kirk. I appreciate that. But it was kind of different for me. I mean, I really, my OCD was in big time full force on this CD, and I think I sort of lost my mind a little bit. I'm still taking medication over making this record. You're laughing, but I'm deadly serious. I did the whole record in HD, and if you guys don't, you kind of relate that to television, I'm sure, HD, but it's kind of the same thing with music, where it's like, something that looked pretty good before, and you put it in HD, and all of a sudden it's like under a magnifying glass, and it kind of drove me up the wall a little bit. And but it was a great time making it. I had Ollie Woodson, if you guys are familiar with him, from the Temps. Jeffrey Osborne and I co-wrote a song on there as well too. He tears it up. This track with Ollie, man, it's a song I've always wanted to do, a cover of a song that Donny Hathaway, I guess, covered as well too. Blood, Sweat and Tears did it. I Love You More Than You'll Ever Know. And it was really funny, Paul Braun and I worked on this CD together. I came in and we cut the track with Ollie, and we were considering who's the guy from American Idol, kind of sounded like Donny Hathaway. Not Sean Jay, come on. No, the guy that sounded like Donny Hathaway. He's the white kid. He was from PC or something.
Somebody knows.
He was a Jewish kid. Elliot, very good. Elliot. And we were talking to him, and he said, I don't know. And we had Ollie come in, and he just ripped it up. And Paul Braun looks over at me, he goes, "You'll never hear that on American Idol."